everybody? This is MattDoesFitness, and I really love my fan base. Without it, my fan would fall over. Okay, this is my first ever powerlifting competition vlog, and I'm bloody tired. It is, you can see there, it's like 5 to 6. Woke up about 20 minutes ago. You can probably tell from my eyes, I'm really tired. See behind me, it's like pitch black. Friggin' sucks. Waking up when it's pitch black is the worst. So I'm still in that kind of tired, like groggy phase. So I hope you appreciate me getting that joke out because that was quite an effort. Right, here we go. I am having some shredded wheat with golden syrup. This is my thing at the moment. They're really good. I've got my cod liver oil, multivitamin glucosamine. I've had my whey, that was 30 grams of whey with water, pretty standard, which is 25 grams of protein. Obviously I'm going to put milk on the cereal. So I'll go over that again. Milk on my cereal. Don't know if you're familiar with that combination, but it's just something that I started doing recently. Yeah, I am obviously very excited. Like, this is my first ever competition, powerlifting competition. I haven't competed in anything for like 2 years, so I mean, it's early, but I feel good. I am tired, but as the minutes creep by, I'm starting to get excited. I'm starting to feel good. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit nervous. I mean, yesterday, a few times I was kind of sitting down and I did get quite nervy, thinking about it. I guess it's kind of a mixture of like being anxious and nervous. I am really excited just to kind of crack on with it. The only issue I have right now is that because they've said there's like 58 competitors, and a few people have told me that that's quite a lot and it's going to be a long day. So I mean, it's meant to start, lifting starts at 10, and people have told me not to expect to finish before 6, which is a friggin' mission if I'm honest. That's a long day. I was hoping to be finished a lot earlier than that, so it's going to be weird for me to try and get used to that. Obviously that's a few lifts spread over a long period of time, and it also means obviously doing a lot of warm-ups and stuff, but I can't do anything about it. So get there, hopefully smash some PRs and then come back home. That's the plan. Yeah, so I'm feeling good. I'm going to eat my breakfast now. The weigh-in starts at, I think it's 8:30 to 9, no, 8 till 9:30 is the weigh-in period. So I'm probably going to leave in about half an hour. It's like an hour and a half drive for me, so should be there by like 8, and then it gives me like an hour and a half to go and weigh in. In case you were unaware, I'm not going for, so I weigh about, I think I'm probably about 95-96 kilos right now. The weight category below me is 93, above me is 105, so I'm not trying to drop down to 93, so there's no issue there. I can eat what I want. I don't need to stress about trying to lose weight before this weigh-in. I don't need to go mad, like, you know, loading up after the weigh-in, because I've been eating really well this week. So yeah, I'll just go there, weigh in. I'll probably catch up with you on the way there, possibly, when my eyes are less like an old man and my voice doesn't sound so much like Barry White.
Gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right.
Just getting psyched up with Man in the Mirror. Well, we're about 45 minutes into the journey. Like another 45 minutes to go, I guess. Feel pretty friggin' sick. I feel like I'm gonna kind of throw up, like I'm kind of gagging a bit. I always find that if I have breakfast really early in the morning, I just struggle. So I'm just fighting that urge to throw up everywhere. I should be fine in like half an hour. We should be there at like the start, like early on in the weigh-in. I don't really know how it works. I'm assuming you just like, there's like an hour and a half period for the weigh-in, so I'm assuming you just turn up at some point during that, get weighed, then you're free to go. But obviously I'll find out when I get there. I'm really looking forward to being in the weigh-in next to loads of massive hairy men in their pants. That's going to be probably the highlight of the day for me. So I'll try and smuggle in some kind of spy cam so I can get that on video. So look forward to that. I'm here. Okay, we've got here. It is just gone 8 o'clock, so I'm going to go in, scope out the place, get weighed in, and then see what's going down. Okay, just weighed in. I was 96.7 kilos, which is like 213 pounds, which is the heaviest as heavy as I've ever been in my entire life. It's kind of a good thing because obviously the weight category above me is like the weight category above me is 105 kilos and I'm 96, so I'm nowhere near it. I'm going to be probably the lightest, or comfortably the lightest guy in my category, but I'd rather do that and be up against stronger guys than have to stress about being light, because it's my first one. I just want to kind of get the experience in, and then next year I will drop to the lower category to be competitive. As for the weigh-in, it was an absolutely incredible, breathtaking experience. I saw two pretty fat guys in their pants. I myself had to strip to my pants, which was probably the first time I've been in a room with about 6 men just in my pants. So, you know, today is all about learning, and I've had a great experience there.
Brilliant fight. And the award is on 3 white lights. 230 kilos on the board. Range back on 7. 230. Oh, sorry, yeah, 227.5.
Easy, easy, easy!
But everyone got one, so not actually that great. Okay, so in summary, I came third in my weight category, which I'm really happy about. The two guys that beat me were both like 15, 20 pounds heavier than me, and they both destroyed me. So it wasn't really like I was close to first or second, but I was quite comfortably ahead of fourth, I think. So I'm happy with that. You've just seen my lifts, but in case for some reason you weren't watching, or you fell off your chair and then came back to your laptop just as I've started talking now, I've got 225 kilo squat, which is 496 pounds, which is a absolutely insane PR. Like, I'm so happy with that. Bench press, I got 152.5, which is 330. Was it 336 or 7 or something, around 330 something, which is solid. It's not great. I mean, it's not a PB, but it's very close to it, and obviously it's a competition PB, so I'll take it. And then, and my shoulder felt good, which is a bonus. And then deadlift, I pretty much bombed out. I got my first attempt, 230 kilos, which is 507 pounds. I then went for a PB, which was, I think I went for 247.5 kilos, which is like 545 or 6 or something. I literally got it off the floor a little bit and then had nothing there. Tried it again and didn't get it again. I mean, obviously I'm annoyed about that, but to be honest, if you'd have said to me at the start of the day, you're going to squat 225 kilos, almost 500 pounds, I would have gone berserk. Like, I would have probably stripped naked and like climbed a lamppost and then, I don't know, jumped off. So, to be honest, I would take that squat regardless of what happened for the rest of the day. Obviously, it's my first competition, so whatever I do is a PB. I got 607.5 kilo total, which I'm not sure what that is in pounds. But it's not far off my gym total, and obviously in a competition it's completely different. The other thing to say, which I haven't mentioned yet, in terms of the setup of the competition, it was pretty much worst case scenario. So we got here at 8:30 this morning, did my weigh-in, was relaxing, eating some food, and then we found out they were going to split us into 4 flights. The first 2 flights were going to go through all their lifts, and then the second 2 flights. I was in the second lot of flights, which meant that we didn't start lifting until I think about 4:30 or 5, and we weren't allowed to leave, because if you leave, that goes down as a failed drugs test. So I was sitting around in a small little kind of youth club type setup for like 8.5 hours, I think, before I started lifting, which is obviously ridiculous. And I was trying really hard to kind of stay relaxed and chill out, but there weren't very comfortable chairs. It was very kind of crowded and hot and stuff. So obviously that's pretty crappy build up. So I mean, I'm pleased because obviously if I can lift a reasonable total in that environment, I think in a better environment I'll do even better. But overall, I'm really, really happy. It's my first competition. I got a good total. I got lifts in all my events, and I got this absolute bad boy, which is going on eBay tonight. I'll probably list it at maybe, I don't know, £500, £500. I'll put like a restriction, like what do you call it, a bottom limit on like 300 maybe.
Reserve.
But, a reserve. I'll put reserve on like 300, but I'll see what happens. I'm going home. I'm tired. I've just wet myself. I think I've got a turtle actually in the back of my car, so probably drop that off at the nearest zoo, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Holy friggin' crap. I am finally back home after what feels like the longest day in the history of my life. So it's 10:15 now. We left the house this morning at 6:30. So that is like 16 hours, a 16-hour day. Jesus man, I'm friggin' knackered. To be fair, my body actually feels not too bad. I haven't got any major aches. Ironically, my back feels fine because obviously on the deadlift I never actually got it off the floor really or high enough to put any pressure on my back, so that's quite a bit of a bonus. Knees are a little bit sore but not too bad. I've had time in the car to reflect on the day, and to be honest, I'm really, really pleased. There's loads of really big positives, so I'm happy. I've got obviously a massive squat PR. I mean, I would have taken that. That in itself is worth going. I mean, that is a ridiculous, like I said, pretty much £500. If you had said to me 6 weeks ago I was going to get that, I would say you are berserk. Like, it's not going to happen. I mean, my squat PB was 200 kilos, 440 pounds, like 6 weeks ago. So to be at now almost 500 is just ridiculous, basically. But yeah, obviously I'll definitely take that. Also, I finished third, which is, you know, my first comp. I'm really pleased with. The 2 guys that beat me are both much bigger guys than me, much more experienced. So happy with that. And also, probably best, I found out that I've qualified for the British Champs next year, which is, again, is awesome news. I'm really, really pleased with that. So going into next year, I'm just going to absolutely, you know, I'm going to become an animal. Next year, I'm going to be an absolute beast. My total was 607.5 kilos, which is 1,339 pounds, which is a little bit less than what I wanted, but yeah, I mean, it's a big learning curve, and I know that next time round, I'll know more about what to do in terms of my openers, what to do in terms of the progression of my lifts, and I'll know what to expect in terms of how I feel. So I've learned so much from it. I've had an awesome day. I met some really, really cool people. Like, some of the guys there were so nice and so supportive. It was quality. So if you are a powerlifter yourself or you're thinking of getting into it, I would urge you to compete because it's awesome. The camaraderie and the you know, the conversations and the stuff like in the warm-up area is just quality. I had such a good day. And now I'm going to eat some friggin' food because I'm bloody starving. I've eaten, I'll show you actually, I've got This is the remnants of my 4,000 calories that I brought. That's it, like a third of a pack of Haribo. So my diet today has consisted of just crap basically. So now I'm gonna get some food. I've got some curly fries, which are incredibly good, BTW. I've got sausages, bacon, and ketchup, squash, tea. That's pretty British. And that, my friends, concludes my first ever powerlifting competition vlog. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. I've had a quality time today. If for whatever reason you haven't seen it, check out the actual competition footage that I put up yesterday. I'm going to put up a really cool like squat video, so I'll put on my squat with some awesome music on it tomorrow because I'm friggin' loving that right now. Please like, comment, share, subscribe as always, and I will see you tomorrow.